Alrighty. Yeah, we have a double whammy trade recap here. In gold, this daily bullish for value gap was what we were kind of watching going into the week, and we were looking for a continuation trade. Now this is being filmed a bit later, so this is like a week later. This was in the week of December 1st to December 5th. We're now at the end of the week after, just because I kind of wanted to wait until we had some clarity on what gold's actually going to do before I then review the trades. Which gold ended up eventually trading away from that bullish for value gap and respecting it and leaving it for higher prices. But yeah, I mean, let's look at the hourly chart and what we got up to trade-wise first. So going into that last week of price action, on Tuesday, after we formed the daily gap, right, because we needed to form it first. That was the expectation the week before, was that Monday would kind of consolidate to form a gap around Friday's displacement. That did happen. Woke up Monday morning and we were here, and then we got this drop in London, purging Asia lows on gold, where we had SMT with silver. So we have our key level, we had our bias, which was bullish, and we had SMT. From there, we had our order block right here, right? Because there's a tiny up close candle here, meaning these are the last consecutive down close candles that run to the low here, and then we close above those here at 9 a.m. on Tuesday, December 2nd. The limit gets set, right? Targeting 2R, stop at the low. And let me tell you, man, that was one humbling candle right there. So basically an instant stop out. So that was the first setup, right? Took a loss. Price comes back down here, and then kind of drifts back into the range, about equilibrium of this price leg. Kind of chops around there, and then drops lower one more time towards this low here. Now at this point, silver takes out Tuesday's low, right? We're trading here on Thursday. On Thursday, silver drops down and takes out Tuesday's sell side daily low, and gold doesn't. And then gold collects itself and displaces above this order block, right? Because this order block took out these short-term lows right here, so it is a valid order block, even though it's not purging Tuesday's low. And then there it is, valid order block, right? Again, same thing as before, right? The setup is still valid. We haven't closed below the gap or anything. Oops. So, yeah. Bang, right? To go in, make that a plus 1R for those two, right? Plus 1. Better than nothing. Obviously not as clean as just a one and done win. And then actually, this is a bit beside the point because I did not take this. But in theory, after we ran higher here, we did not actually reach the external, and then we returned back down to the daily gap, and we took out Thursday's low, still leaving Tuesday's intact. We took out Thursday's low, and we once again had SMT with silver. Daily consecutive candle SMT as well here. And then we displaced above that on Tuesday, and we chopped around, and then FOMC managed to supply us with the volatility for a run to the external finally. So in theory, this could have been a third setup, but for me, if I take a win on a setup, it's done, right? Like, I'm not looking to take like 4 different trades on the same setup. If I already won, Jesus, voice crack. If I already took a dub on a setup, it's done for me, right? I'll take another trade if it's like a situation like here where there's a loss, but the daily gap is still valid, and then there's a new valid setup, right? Like, I'll re-engage then. But once we took that win, for me, this move is done and dusted, right? We got what we needed from it. And then also from the context of like looking for high probability trades, the fact that we trade down into the daily gap, trade up from it, fail to take the external, trade back down into it, trade back up from it, fail to take the external, trade back down into it, and then start trading away from it, you know, how high probability is it really that this is going to be then the one that actually takes the external, right? So yeah, kind of a good rule of thumb in my opinion there to then ignore. Now obviously in this case you're like, well, would have won. Yeah, you know, don't care. So yeah, that's that. Yeah, those are those setups. So two trades, 1R profit. Yeah,